guys, Cheap here. I'm not actually doing something on the summer sale, sorry. I sort of got talked out of it. But I am doing something for the fact that it's the 1 year anniversary of the channel. And I thought I would go over, like, about 10-ish of my favorite cheapo games. It might be more than 10, I don't know. I just quickly made a list. Well, not quickly, like, I scrolled through things. I was like, these are the select few. You're my chosen children. And we're gonna start with the first game that I actually played on the channel. I'm waiting eagerly for the sequel to come out. Stories Path Destiny is good too. Anyways, but yeah, Always Sometimes Monsters. I really enjoyed how this game went. I like that there's almost an infinite variation of ways things can play out and that you affected as well, and just you don't really get that in a lot of games anymore. It's like, here's your set path. Or it's things where it's like, yeah, you have these options or nothing. It can vary due to like RNG and stuff like that, but like, we don't get the randomized branching paths as much as I would like to. It's more just branching paths. And it was a good little experience. Anyways, next, and I wonder if I can just type in FNAF. Yes, I can! Sure, we'll click the franchise bundles. I really love the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I know some people were like, oh, it's just jump scares and whatever, but like, I still enjoy it, and I like looking for information in it and just having fun, and the designs of the characters, which I think are cute and horrifying at the same time, because I really like creepy things. Yeah, I really love the Five Nights series, and all of them are cheap, which makes them infinitely better. Alright, next is... I better type like 3 more words in there. There we go. So I haven't played this on... well, I might have played it on stream. I don't think I have. If I haven't, let me know. But I really enjoy this hidden object game. And I don't know why. This is one of the first hidden object games where I was like, no, I'm going back on every difficulty, and I'm getting all of the achievements. Which I've only done for like 1 or 2 other games. Because I'm just... I'm not normally super into achievements, but every now and then it's like, I'm going to complete all of this. And I just really like the interactions and the stories of this particular hidden object game. Next, and I'm guessing you guys are going to get this. Oh yeah, your fiance gets possessed. Spoiler. On top of just Badgering Coma, I'm pulling this one up because you can see it. But the entire Bad Dream series, I really enjoyed. And even though some of them, like, sort of poke their heads into coma, it still felt different enough and was still fun and enjoyable. And everyone was like, oh, I remember how to do this. And I really enjoyed the Badgering series. It was awesome. It's on the channel. You guys can watch it and enjoy it as well. Or play along while watching, or play it and then see how much trouble I had, because I always do. Anyways, this game, I know I haven't played on the channel. And I'm aware that it just looks like the girliest thing ever. I'm going to steal somebody else's description of it, which is, it is the Dark Souls of visual novels. If you mess up in Long Live the Queen, that little girl dies. Like, I spent days working on all the achievements, and if you look up the achievements, they're not easy to get. Like, some things, you have to do the right thing every single step of the way. There's no, like, edging this way or that way. You gotta have it dead on. Yeah, I went and got every single achievement for this, and then they updated it with more achievements, and I was like, well, there goes my week, and I sat down to get more achievements. I have so many stickers and things of that little girl dying. Oh my gosh. But I don't have all of them. Like, this is one of the first games where I was like, I kind of want to get all of those trading cards, and then I talked myself out of it. Because I knew that was going to end badly for me, and probably expensively. Anyways, yeah, Long Live the Queen. Under 10 bucks, yet again, I put in over a week of it straight when I bought it. I highly advise this game. Anyways, you guys have seen this one. They have wallpapers? It's Matter of Murder. I still go back and play this now and then. I really enjoyed this game. Um, I just I've never been able to actually play a game of Clue, and now I have several times via like vicariously through this game. Like I really like the art style and stuff like that too. Just they're so dead-eyed, but like looking through you and staring at you at the same time. Like the eyes are just perfect in this game. I believe I have mentioned my unending love for this game before. I feel like I have. Psychonauts is one of my favorite games of all time. Um, which is saying a lot because I'm terrible at platformers. Like, I am one of the worst people in the world at platformers. You guys have seen me attempt them. But, like, I just really enjoyed the customizations and, like, the concept of it and the different worlds you go to. Well, technically different minds you go to. It's just so much fun, and it blew my mind when it first came out, and, like, still blows my mind now. Um, and on the subject of me waxing nostalgic, I'm going to add another game to this list. Beyond Good and Evil, same thing. Like, when that first came out, it blew my mind, and like, I've never let go of that. And, like, I'm not just nostalgic for it, because, like, I recently bought it, and, like, I'm gonna play the crap out of that. I intend to play this before the game comes out on the channel. I got a lot on the channel to-do list. And he really, there were just, I think this is the first stealth game that I ever took part in. I really liked the fact that you were, like, running around with a camera. Sorry, it rains a lot and then I start coughing. Anyways, the story was awesome. The world, like, really pulled me into it. I don't know, this game has, like, 7,000 different types of games in it. And I think that's the only reason, like, I can even make an attempt at playing various types of games I don't normally play, is because when I was younger, I played this game. I still have my copy of it somewhere. Alright, where were we? I know that I played them recently, but just this also is going to go into, like, my favorite genre, which is escape the room games. If you guys find me escape the room games, let me know. A, I've probably already played them, but B, I'll totally play them on the channel if you want me to. And I'll probably go back and play through these again because I have an awful memory, which really lets me enjoy games. You just go back and play something again. However, not so much with books, oddly enough. Anyways, yeah, I really enjoyed the puzzles. There was a huge variety of them. I will probably give in and get the rest of the games on my phone and play them, and then just talk about them during other episodes. But, like, I keep saying, just, there was, like, enough of a story to, like, tie all the rooms together, which I appreciated. Like, the concept is you're appearing in random places. Even though it's, I believe, originally a phone, yeah, it's originally a phone game. It worked so well on the computer. They did a really good job of adapting it to the PC. And I can't think of anything else to say. I just really enjoyed this game. You guys got to watch me play these on stream, so you know how much I enjoyed them. Rusty Latte. I've played other Rusty Lake games. I really enjoy them. That's all I got to say. I really enjoyed the Rusty Lake games. It's like creepy and scary and puzzly at the same time, which is really a good combination of all my stuff. Like, for Rusty Lake Roots, the overall story they had going was just fun and interesting and baffling at the same time, and it was like, wow, this is really creepy. And then for Rusty Lake Hotel, the first time I played Rusty Lake Hotel, I was so obsessed with getting all the stars on everything. Yet again, this is one of those games where I go back and it's like, I'm going to get everything right. I have to. Also, I'm going to hunt for like any hidden things because I felt like they were there, and there's a few there. There's more in Rusty Lake Roots, of course, which is actually a bigger game, in my opinion. Well, a much bigger game in comparison. But it was just so much fun, and I enjoyed the artwork for both games, and just the series in general, I really, really loved. And every now and then I go back and play it. Speaking of games that you can play a bunch of times, let's talk about Undertale, because we gotta talk about Undertale. This is one of the games I refuse to play on the channel because literally everyone and their sisters played Undertale. You guys don't need to see me play Undertale. It's not going to be that big of a variation other than, oh my gosh, this happened, and the flower attacked me, and no, I don't want to kill mom. That's the summary of the first time I played Undertale. Oh, and I totally hit on the one skeleton dude that I just forgot the name of. Not Sans. The other one. Papyrus? Him. Yeah, we ended up going on a date. I was really sad that we didn't hook up. I've never been more sad about being turned down by a skeleton in my life. And I don't know if I've ever been sad over being turned down by a skeleton before. It was kind of bananas. Oh my gosh, I really liked that. I also wish I had more legs so I could wear 4 pairs of hot pants. Or that I could wear hot pants in general. So, yeah, I really enjoyed the series. I'm pretty sure anyone that's ever played this enjoyed it. Also, if you haven't seen somebody play through while murdering everyone, stop this video. Go look that up now. Because that is a crazy storyline. Also, I like the variation depending on how you play the game. Like, yet again, that was an unexpected delight. Hey, you know what game is under $10? The original Witcher, if I can find it. There it is. I didn't play the Witcher games for a really long time because I thought I'd be really bad at them. And then I got taught into playing the first one. It was cheap. Look, it's $1.50 right now. Yeah, get it. Anyways, I finally got taught into playing it and really enjoyed it and liked how, like, even though I'm not normally the best at that kind of combat, I could still do it, and he's got enough survivability to kind of go through. I don't think I've died in the game. I need to finish playing it. I'm pretty close. But just, this is one of those games where I've watched people play some of them and, like, stopped watching people play it because I wanted to play it myself. So, yeah, this is one of those games I haven't finished playing, but is always on my mind. Like, I'm recording other stuff, and it's like, I really want to go back and finish playing The Witcher. I got, like, a decent amount through it. I know it's not fair to say that this is one of my favorite games that I haven't finished. I could say that for a lot of games. I start playing things, I get really far, and then I get distracted. Or in the case of 1 or 2 games, I'll be in the last fight, and I'll, for some reason, lose it due to, like, a stupid mechanic or them getting a crit or something, and then I'll get salty and not finish it. Like, I'm winning a battle somehow. Anywho, last game on this list. I promise. I won't keep you too much more. Stacking is such a fun game. Oddly enough, another Double Fine game. Which, I didn't know this was a Double Fine game for a really long time. Apparently, I just like Double Fine stuff. It's 99 cents right now. Give it a play. This game, yet again, a lot of variety in how you can solve the puzzles. It's really funny. There's a bunch of achievements, which I think I almost have all of. I'm pretty close. Like that puzzle right there, there's like 2 or 3, I want to say there's 3 ways of solving it. And I love being given options in puzzle games. Because sometimes it's just like, no, there's only one way to solve this puzzle, and sometimes there's, well, we're going to give you like 6 or 7 ways of solving this puzzle. You know, have fun, go ham. And I really think that second kind, the one where you have a bunch of options, is the more enjoyable kind in the long run because how do I explain this? It's fine if there's like a specific way to solve it and I get stuck and I have to kind of look it up to get a hint or two. But I enjoy the game much more when I accidentally solve it. Um, in general, I enjoy it when I accidentally, complete a task or something like that because it's like a surprise and a delight at the same time. And it, this is so weird to explain. I would rather surprise myself by solving something than actually have the pride of, yeah, I worked my way through this and I'm the best and I solved the thing. Because as somebody that plays a lot of puzzle games, that second kind, the I'm the best kind, gets boring after a while. Because there's only so many variations people can come up with of things. So eventually it's like, it's one of these puzzles. You solve it this way. Like in Star Wars the other day, when I technically gave the right answers to the thing and got dark side points. It just, I don't know, it gets stale after a while, whereas with games like stacking, where I can use this person to solve it, or I can use this person to solve it, or I can do this chain of events, and they're all different little funny things to watch. That's so much more enjoyable to me, and I'm just fascinated, and I gotta figure it out because it's a new thing that's been set up. I've played this game all the way through multiple times, taking different options or taking ones that I just thought were the funniest. Like, I never get bored of it. It's just one of those games where it's like, you know what, I'm gonna go play stacking today, and then I play through it and just enjoy the ever loving daylights out of myself. And yeah, I think that says a lot about a game. Anyways, so yeah, that's my favorite, like, I think we ended up with like 12-ish games that are under $10 that you can get just at any time. And if you want to see me play any of them on the channel that I haven't played on the channel, let me know. And, thanks for being with us for a year, or if you're more recent to the channel, thanks for joining us at all. I say us, it's just me running things, which is why the artwork's so terrible. Although I actually kind of have fun making my little MS Paint drawings. I hope to continue doing things in the upcoming year. We've got a couple other bigger games that I'll probably do like 40-minute episodes of, and then little 20-minute episodes of something else along with them. I think we're going to kind of keep with that trend is the word I want. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where the channel goes and what input and opinions and games you suggest and ideas you guys have for the channel and things like that. And I'll see you in the next videos. Bye.